And good afternoon, everyone. This is Teacher Gigi. How are you today? So, for this week, we are going to have our review of our past lessons. So, can you please get your notebook or any kind of paper that you have so you can write your answer on your notebook or on your paper. Are you ready? Let's start. So, number one. So number one, what type of an animal is a cheetah? Again, what type of an animal is a cheetah? Letter A, is he an omnivore? Letter B, carnivore. Letter C, herbivore. Or letter D, autotroph. Again, what type of an animal is a cheetah? A, omnivore. B, carnivore. C, herbivore. D, autotroph. Again, when we say omnivore, animals that eat plants and meat. Letter B, carnivore, animals that eat meat only. Letter C, herbivore, animals that only eat plants. And when we say autotroph, these are living things that can make their own food. So what is your answer? A, B, C, or D? One, two, three. The correct answer is letter B. Okay, very good. Cheetah is a carnivore. Okay, next, number two. What is a very small living thing that cannot be seen by the naked eye? So when we say cannot be seen with our naked eye, we need to use a microscope to see what is in there. So what kind of living thing is that we cannot see with our own eyes? Letter A, bacteria. Letter B, algae. Letter C, fungi. Or letter D, virus. Again, letter A, bacteria. Letter B, algae. Letter C, fungi. Or letter D, virus. What is your answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter A, bacteria. Okay, very good. Next, number 3. So, what type of a non-flowering plant have proper stem, leaves, and roots? Again, what type of a non-flowering plant have a proper stem, leaves, and roots? Letter A, mosses. Letter B, conifers. Letter C, ferns. Or letter D, flower. So what kind of non-flowering plant has stem, has leaves, and roots? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter C, ferns. Very good. Next, number 4. So what do you call the male reproductive part of a flower? When we say male, it's a boy. So what do you call the male reproductive part of a flower? Letter A, sepal. Letter B, stigma. Letter C, ovary. Or letter D, stamen. Again, what do you call the male reproductive part of a flower? A, sepal. B, stigma. C, ovary. Or letter D, stamen. So, the part of the male, it has the anther and the filament. So, what do you call that part of a flower? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter Letter D. Very good. The male reproductive part of a flower is the stamen. Next, number 5. So, number 5, what part of a plant makes its own food? What part of a plant makes its own food? Letter A, roots. Letter B, leaves. Letter C, stem. Or letter D, flower. What part of a plant makes its own food? So what part of the plant makes its own food? A, roots. B, leaves. C, stem. Or letter D, flower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter. Very good. The correct answer is letter B. Leaves makes its own food. Okay, next, number 6. The following are immobile, except. The following are immobile, except. When we say except, which is the different one? Letter A, parrot. Letter B, potato plant. Letter C, hibiscus flower. Or letter D, apple tree. Again, when we say immobile, these are living things that cannot move. Again, they cannot move. So, which of the following can move? Okay, which of the following can move? A, parrot. B, potato plant. C, hibiscus flower. Or letter D, apple tree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is your answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A, parrot. Very good. Next, number 7. Which of the following is not a heterotroph? Which of the following is not a heterotroph? Again, when we say heterotroph, these are living things that cannot make their own food. Again, heterotroph cannot make their own food. So which of the following can make their own food? So the question is not. Which is not? Which mean which living thing can make their own food? Letter A, parrot. Letter B, giraffe. Letter C, dolphin. Or letter D, apple tree. So which of the following can make their own food? A, parrot. B, giraffe. C, dolphin. Or letter D, apple tree. So what is your answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D, apple tree. So why apple tree? Because the apple tree can make its own food. Very good. Next, number 8. So which of the following is an herbivore? Again, when we say herbivore, these are animals that only eat plants. Again, when we say herbivore, these animals only eat plants. So which of the following animals only eat plants? Letter A, rabbit. Letter B, wolf. Letter C, chicken. Or letter D, orchid. Again, which of the following is an herbivore? Rabbit, wolf, chicken, or orchid? What is your answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter A. Very good. Rabbit. Okay, next, number 9. Number 9, what part of a flower attracts insects and other animals which help to pollinate the flower. Again, which part of a flower attracts insect and other animals which helps to pollinate the flower? Letter A, style. Letter B, ovary. Letter C, petal. Or letter D, anther. Again, which part or what part of a flower attracts insects? Letter A, style. Letter B, ovary. Letter C, petal. Or letter D, anther. So what is your answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what do you call this part of a flower? It is called as the, okay, it is called as the petal. Okay, correct answer is letter C. And last number 10. So which of the following living things can make their own food by using sunlight from the sun? Which of the following living things can make their own food using the sunlight from the sun? Letter A, sheep. Letter B, hawks. Letter C, toad. Or letter D, vegetables. Again, which following living things? Which living thing can make their own food using sunlight? Letter A, sheep. Letter B, hawks. Letter C, toad. Or letter D, vegetables. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D, vegetables. Okay, very good. So I hope you understand questions 1 to 10. I'll see you next week for our quiz and stay safe. Bye bye.